Hello ladies and gentlemen, welcome to another perfume review video. My name is Naz. This is my channel, the King of Hidden Gems. I try to bring to your attention fragrances are usually very good value for money. They smell good. They're usually on the radar, not many people talk about them. I think at least you should do your research, try them for yourself and see if they're any good to you. So this is this is a madness. I got 50 fragrances in my collection that they are long lasting. Okay, some of them are beast mode, some of them are ultra beast mode, and some of them are almost beast mode. So in this video I have 50 of them which last very long time. I'll try to be as quick as possible because I don't want this video to be hours upon hours. So let's see if we could do it maybe around 30 minutes or 40 minutes or something like that. So without further ado, let's do this. So these are 50 in my collection. If you have anything in your collection that you think is a beast mode or very long lasting and it's very good value for money and people should know about it, put it in the comment as well. That would be useful for others to read. Thank you very much. So without further ado, let's do this. Alright, so this is no particular order. I'm just going through them. I'll mention the names. I'll mention what they smell very briefly and then move on to the next one, and there's no particular order. Okay, let's go. So first one is Armaf niche black onyx. So this one is an incense bomb, very dense, it's very thick, and it lasts more than 10 hours on my skin easily. This is very gentlemanly, it's very mature, but you need to like your incense because this is very incense, very woody, quite dark and quite ambery as well. Okay, so that was black onyx by Armaf. Next one is this one is a House of Anfar, and this is signature pour Homme. This is very close to Armani code Profumo. Very good, and it's very long lasting. Black onyx one, you can find it around £30 by Armaf. This one again around £30 in the United Kingdom. In other countries, if I mention a price, in other countries should be similar, maybe a little bit less, a little bit more, but similar prices. It depends on your country, on availability and all that good things, but just bear in mind these are what I paid for them. Okay, so this one again, easily over 10 hours on my skin, or t-shirt goes for days. Very strong, very sweet, as Armani Code Profumo is. Very sweet, very spicy, and also vanilla, woody, and very good. This one is superbly done, and for the money is amazing. Okay, let's go to the next one. The next one is again by House of Anfar, London, and this is Platinum Shade. So this one is inspired by Creed Aventus, but it's more than that. It's just deeper, denser, thicker, and it's got a little bit more darkness to it. The fruit, especially plum in here, so they added plum to it to make it a little bit darker fruit. So a combination of the plum, but around 80 to 90% similar to Creed Aventus, but you get that plum note on top, making it darker, fruitier, and it's again very long lasting, easily 10 hours plus. And this is no age, anybody can wear it. Beautiful. Again, I paid around £40 or £45 for this, under £50, let's say under £50, but it's worth every penny because it lasts a very long time and it's a superb, very pretty fragrance. Okay, let's go to the next one. The next one is, doesn't need introduction, that's a House of Armaf, and this is Armaf Club de Nuit Intense Man, and this is a pure perfume edition. Again, very long lasting, Creed Aventus inspired, very good. This DNA is tried and tested, everybody will know it, and it's beautiful and it's long lasting, superb, 10 hours plus easy, and it is worth every penny. Again, this one you can find this is a pure perfume edition, which is 150 ml, not be mistaken with other ones, and it is around £50 in United Kingdom, but again it's worth every penny. Okay, let's go to the next one. The next one is from the House of Ferrari, and this is Ferrari Silver Essence. So this one is not readily available, it's not easy to find, but if you find it, go for it because it's superbly done. This is very spicy, very woody, and is very masculine. It's very gentlemanly smell, and it's very ambery as well, deep amber, and it lasts more than 10 hours easy. I paid around £30 for it, but again, it's quite hard to find. If you find it, definitely go for it. Okay, next is, this is a House of Al Haramain, and these two are, this is an older bottle and this is a new bottle, and this is Oud Patchouli or Patchouli Oud by House of Al Haramain a perfume, long lasting. These are monsters. Both of them are 12 hours plus easy. They are very animalic. Both similar performance. This one is the older bottle, you can't find it anymore. It's very hard to find. This one is a newer bottle, but performance exactly the same. Smell profile maybe a little bit different, but 90% again they are similar to each other. And they are monsters. They are very animalic, they are very earthy, they are very woody, earthy, oudhy, and patchouli. The patchouli give it that earthy, muddy feel to it, but they are monsters and they are perfection in a bottle. To me, this is definitely on the mature side, and they are worth every penny. Again, around under £50 you can find this one. This one is very hard to find now, but highly recommend it. Let's go to the next one. Next one is House of the Ahmed al Maghribi, and this is leather. This is another monster, 12 hours plus. This is Tuscan leather inspired or ombre leather inspired, but unbelievably beautiful. It's done better than both of those two. I'm telling you, it's beautiful. 50 ml. This is around £25 in the UK, but again, worth every penny. Super long lasting, but very leathery and very sweet in the same time. Tuscan leather and ombre leather inspired. Okay, let's go to the next one. This one is again House of Al Maghribi, and this one is Dar al Watani. Dar al Watani, Ahmed al Maghribi, and this one, guys, another monster from Ahmed al Maghribi, and this is oud and leather again together, making it very earthy, very little bit on the animalic side, very little bit on the petroleum side, but it smells amazing. And it's a monster, 12 hours plus. This one is a little bit pricey, around £70 or so, 70 £75, but again, because the quality is there, it's worth every penny. Okay, let's go to the next one. The next one doesn't need introduction. Hawas by Rasasi. Again, doesn't last long time, easily about 10 hours on my skin, even though they reformulated it, but still long lasting. Fresh Invictus Aqua, or similar to Invictus Aqua, because this one came before Invictus Aqua, and is basically crowd pleasing, is ageless, is fruity, is aquatic, is woody, is floral, is pretty, very beautiful, and is highly recommended. This is around 60-70 pounds. These days the price has gone up because it's more popular and it's got the hype behind it, so it is more expensive. So next one is House of Rasasi, and this is shaghaf or shaghaf Anfar, I think. This one again is a monster, but it's a fresh, similar to Hawas, very fresh. This is very fruity, very dense, very, oh my goodness, it's long lasting, it's woody, it's spicy, it's gorgeous for the summer. You cannot beat this in terms of performance. 12 hours plus. This is around £35 in the UK, or under £35, worth every penny. 100 ml from Rasasi, absolutely gorgeous, and it's worth every penny. Let's go to the next. Next is House of Baldessarini, Baldessarini, which is a subsidiary of Hugo Boss, and this is Ambre Oud. Amber Oud is very long lasting, 12 hours plus on my skin. It's very oudhy, it's very warm, it's very ambery, and it's woody, and it's a little bit of sweetness in there. It's very gentlemanly like. It's very mild. I mean, not mild in terms of longevity and projection, but mild in terms of the smell profile. Doesn't offend anybody. This is a safe oud. It's a European inspired oud, and it's very well done. 90 ml, around under £50 in the United Kingdom, but again, it's a little bit hard to find, but even when you find it, Go for it, beautiful. Let's go to the next. Next is House of Lattafa, and this one is qaa'ed, and this is qaa'ed. What's the name of this? Anyway, the green bottle, not the gold bottle. qaa'ed something. You see, there are so many fragrances, I keep forgetting them. And it's also the age. I'm a middle-aged man. This is natural. Anyway, so this is qaa'ed, the green bottle, monster, 12 hours plus, very leathery, very fruity. But the fruit here is a dark fruit on the dry fruit side of things, and also very long-lasting leather. The woods and spices, very well done, and is, oh my goodness, if you love that combination, you will love this. This is 12 hours plus, under £20. This is a bargain. Yes, under £20 United Kingdom, and it's worth every penny. Okay, sorry about if I'm repeating things, you know, this is the nature of this video. If I'm repeating too many things, I apologize. Okay, so this is the pink juice, the famous Joop or Joop Homme from 1989. The only thing is these are the newer version, reformulated version, but still very strong. 10 hours plus easy. And these are this 125 ml. You can find them around £25 United Kingdom, but unbelievably beautiful. This is super sweet, almost 10 in terms of sweetness. So sweet. But this, when it dries down, mamma mia, nobody can beat this. Even today, it's absolutely gorgeous, fruity, sweet, vanilla. And this bubblegum, this is the original bubblegum from 1989. Nobody else done this before this, you know, they are originators, so this is very good. Joop Homme, absolutely beauty. The next is House of Lapidus. Almost all of their fragrances are monsters, are very long lasting, and this one is Gold Extreme, and this one is sweet, woody, spicy fragrance. Let me just put it. Oh mamma mia, beautiful. It's got a tinge of greenness to it, and also a tinge of soapiness to it, mixing it beautiful, but very long lasting. This is 12 hours plus, monster. Again, around in United Kingdom you can find it around £30 or less than £30, but again, it is a monster. You need to love your classical fragrances, because although it says gold, it's quite on the classical side and very gentlemanly. Okay, let's go next. Again, House of Lattafa, doesn't need an introduction, and this is Khalta Lattafa, all blend of Lattafa, 12 hours plus, woody, it's about woodiness, woody, floral, sweet, amber, vanilla, you name it is in there. But unbelievably super long lasting. You don't need more than 2 or 3 spray of this. It's a monster. You be careful of the trigger, and this is definitely on the maturer side, but worth every penny. Sorry about that, I'm just repeating every penny every time. This is House of Junaid Jamshed, and from Pakistan, and this is Legacy. Super heavy bottle, gorgeous, and this is beautiful. Amber, woods, leather, spices, but this is heavy on the spice and very gentlemanly, and it's 12 hours plus. I paid around £30 for this, but it's worth don't repeat that, worth every penny. It's worth the money. Yes, very good. I highly recommend it. If you can find it, go for it. You won't regret it. But again, mature, on the mature side. The House of Armaf again, and this is Club de Nuit Urban Man Elixir. This is 10 hours plus on my skin, and t-shirt goes even longer. And this is Dior Sauvage, about 70% Dior Sauvage, and the rest is like a little bit of Creed Aventus in there as well. So mostly Dior Sauvage and then Creed Aventus. But what a smell, and this is a crowd pleaser. This is compliment getter. Every time I wear this, it just, people say, whoa, what are you wearing, what is it, and they just mesmerize with it, which is very strange. But simpler fragrances work better for these kind of things. If you want compliments, if you want people to please people, and also to get attention, these things. And around £35, yes, worth it. And doesn't have an age, is ageless. This one, House of Afnan, and this is rare carbon. Again, this is inspired by Tom Ford Tuscan leather, very leathery, but this is super complex, much more complex than the the Tom Ford ombre leather or Tuscan leather. Is more layered and more stuff like florals in here, sweetness, very. But when you smell it, it will take you there to the Tuscan leather anyway. And this one is around in United Kingdom, it's around £50. But it's quite hard to find for some reason. I don't know why, but if you find it, go for it. It's just mesmerizingly gorgeous. Again, on the mature side, the House of Swiss Arabian, and this is oudh aswad, or black oud. This is a rose oud combo, and what a combo it is, gorgeous. And for a price under £25, this is a bargain of century. 12 hours plus, monster, huge, and you don't need more than 2-3 spray of this. This is again mature, unisex, anybody can wear it, men and women, and absolutely gorgeousness. If you like rose oud combo, this is a must. Okay, let's go to the House of Mazen al Hamra, and this is Kismet. Doesn't need introduction, many people know this. YSL, tuxedo inspired, very long lasting, 10 hours plus on my skin, under £30. This is absolutely bargain. Beautiful, vanilla, boozy, spicy, woody, beautiful. Again, quite on the mature side, but mesmerizingly gorgeous, and also very good for going out. And next is House of Prada, and this is Prada L'Homme Intense. This one, guys, doesn't need introduction, many of you will know it, and is absolutely gorgeous. It's mesmerizing, but it's on the mature side. That iris is to die for in here, plus it's got a fougere feel to it. For some reason I get fougere feel, and also get classical feel from it, but it's quite like a combination of modern and classic. But the iris is the main player here, and it's beautiful. It's very, very good for going out. This one, unfortunately, it's getting harder and harder to find. You can find it around £90, £100. If you want it, go and get it before it gets ridiculously ridiculous price, because ahead has been discontinued and the prices are creeping up. You could find it before around £75, but now it's going up and up and up. But it's worth every penny. That is a masterpiece. Let's go to the next one, another masterpiece from House of Dior. Doesn't need introduction. This is Dior Homme perfume, and what a masterpiece. Oh, just gorgeousness in a bottle. Again, iris, leather, there's a bit of woodiness, oud, sweet. This is mesmerizingly gorgeous, and it doesn't need this one is quite hard to find and is expensive. It's around £130 plus, but I think it's worth every penny. This is a masterpiece. Anyway, let's go to House of Dunhill, and this is Dunhill Platinum. This one is quite hard to find, but if you find it, go for it. Under £40. This is very, very oriental, which is very different from House of Dunhill, because usually they're in a European realm, but this one is different. This one is deep, spicy, ambery, woody, and dark fruits. Very, very beautiful. This is again mature, but absolutely highly recommend it if you can find it. Again, 10 hours plus. By the way, both Dior Homme and Parfum and what's his name, the Prada L'Homme Intense, 12 hours plus on my skin. Absolutely gorgeousness, and also monster. This is 10 hours plus easy, which is quite unusual from the House of Dunhill. Usually their fragrances around 6-7 hours they last, but this one is very, very long lasting. It's worth every, no, don't say that, worth every penny, sorry about that. Anyway, so let's go to House of One Man Show, Jack Bogart, and this is One Man Show Oud edition. House of Ted Lapidus and Jack Bogart, they, everything, almost everything they do, they are beast mode, so you don't need to worry about the performance. This one, it says oud. This is more like ambery, woody, soapy, floral, sweet. So it's very sweet, this one. But again, this is a universal oud. There is no much oud in here, but it gives it that feel of oud a little bit. But it's a monster, and you 12 hours plus it's a compliment getter for an oud. That is very unusual. Usually with oud, not many people, you know, say what are you wearing, because they are quite overpowering. But this one, it would garner you, or at least me, compliments. Very good, very long lasting. If you find it, go for it. And around £25, that is a bargain. And let's go with the House of 24 Scent Story 24, and this is 24 Ice. Guys, this one is 10 hours plus on my skin, very close to D&G, Dolce Gabbana, what was it, blue, light blue, yeah, light blue intense is quite close to this, but this one is deeper, denser, and also more long lasting, that one. This one is around 40 to 50 pounds, but worth every penny. This is a monster in summer. If you want a monstrous fragrance for summer, this is the one. And again, doesn't need me tell you how good it is. Very good, very fresh, very aquatic, very fruity, and so on and so forth. Okay, so next, House of Anfar again, and this is Royal Imperial. This one, guys, monster, 12 hours plus. But this is not for everybody, because it's got a big this is like a combination of so many fresh fragrances, but what you get mainly is like fruity, aquatic, fresh, super long lasting, and also it's got petroleum note in it. Oh mamma mia, but to me this is gorgeousness in a bottle. Absolutely, I can't get enough of this, especially in the warmer weather. This is top notch. Around £50, but worth every penny. House of Rasasi, this is Shura, another monster. This is mamma mia, that green, spicy, smoky, earthy, woody, floral. This is complexity in a incensey. Mamma mia, what is fragrance? But this is not for everybody, and also it's mature, so you need to have a mature nose, plus you need to like your orientals, because this is super oriental, but it's a monster in a bottle, and it's around £30. Yes. And let's go to the House of Monotheme. This is an Italian house. Usually their fragrances, they don't last that long, maybe around 4 or 5 hours, but this one is an exception to the rule, and this one is called Saffron. So from House of Monotheme, and this is Saffron, the Italian house, and what a beauty. As it says, Saffron, this is very spicy, very woody, quite leathery, very ambery and sweet, and it's very long lasting, and the woods in here are very realistic, and it's for under £20. This is a bargain of century. So this one's called Monotheme, and is Saffron. Just basically go for it if you love this kind of fragrances, no brainer. Next is House of Ahmed al Maghribi, and this is Pearl, and what a beauty this is. But again, mature nose, and also this is complete unisex, bang in the middle because of the florals. This is very floral, and this one called Oud Pearl, or Pearl Oud, from Ahmed al Maghribi. But again, you need to like your florals, because this is super floral, especially the white florals, jasmine. This is white florals like orange blossom, like ylang ylang. There's tuberose. The tuberose is huge in here, and also a little bit of oudiness in the base, but oud is not the biggest player. The biggest player is the florals, and also the citruses in the beginning. Beautiful, and this is good for all year round, even in summer you can wear it, and it's a monster, 12 hours plus, gorgeous fragrance, but again mature, and also you need to like your unisex and florals. Next, House of Swiss Arabian, and this is Shaghaf Oud Azrael. means basically means blue oud. What a beauty in a bottle. This is very close to black gold by Mancera, at least to my nose, okay? And it's more long lasting than that one. This is 12 hours plus, very strong, very dense. Basically you get very deep amber, very woody and sweet and spicy. The spices are huge in here. And also you get aquatic fragrance, aquatic feel, which is quite strange for this kind of fragrances, but it works. For some reason it works. When I heard it, I thought, you know, it can't be working. You know, you have a watery aspect and oud doesn't go together, but in this one it works perfect. So to me this is 10 out of 10 fragrance and a monster. 12 hours plus. This is around £60 in the United Kingdom, but it's worth every penny. Again, sorry about that, I'm just repeating myself. Alright, next is the House of Swiss Arabian again, and this is Intense Pride. This is inspired by Creed Aventus, and what a beauty it is. This is, if you're like me, lover of DNA of Creed Aventus, you will love this, because this is the closest you can get to Creed Aventus in terms of clones. Very, very close to it, very fruity, quite, you know, smokiness, little bit of smokiness in there, but overall, quality, top notch, £50 worth every penny. Don't even question it. Next, House of Armaf, and this is magnificent, and this is blue Homme, magnificent blue Homme. Again, some people say close to Sauvage. I don't get that much Sauvage. Maybe Sauvage Eau de Perfume, or maybe Sauvage even you know, that sprayer. Yeah, maybe some similarities, but this is much more spicy and a more floral version of it, and it's very layered, it's very complex. It's much more complex than the Sauvage, and what a smell, beautiful smell, and it's long lasting, 10 hours plus easy, and is a very, very affordable, £35 or under. Let's go House of Chopard, and this is Black Incense Maliki. Black Incense Maliki does an introduction, many of you would know it. Quite gentlemanly. This is actually quite unisex to my nose, but let's say this is gentleman because very, very spicy. Spice and also earthiness, a little bit oud, and the biggest player here is the incense. Incense are huge in here, and they are very dark and smoky incense, so you need to like it smoky, also mature, also oriental throughout, so you need to like your orientals, and this is definitely one of the best in the market. Next is House of Montal, doesn't need introduction, the dangly Montal, and this is intense black oud. It's like black oud wasn't strong enough, they made the intense version, and is a monster. Black oud itself was a monster, but this is even more monster. Very close to that one, it's just deeper and denser than black oud, and it's mesmerizing gorgeous. I don't even need to spray it, I can smell it from here. Yeah, it's a combination of oud, patchouli and rose. Rose is huge in here, and the rose is dark in here. So you need to like your rose, huge rose, and also monster, unisex, anybody can wear it, women, men. But again, you need to be on the mature side, because this is, some people say it's a grandma fragrance. To me, this is not a grandma fragrance, but some people say that. I understand why they say that, because it's quite mature, okay? But it's worth every penny. House of Mancera, this is black to black, doesn't need introduction. Another masterpiece. This is a gorgeous fragrance. Similar to the Montal one, this is rose oud, but leather layered with so many, you know, spices, florals, and it's just layer after layer. It's gorgeous, it's very complex, it's very mature. Again, 30 and up, easy. And this is definitely for cooler weather, because it's very dense and thick, and 12 hours plus. It's a monster. And also saffron is big in here as well, so you need to like your orientals. And both Montal Intense Oud, Black Intense Oud, and Mansera are around £100, or maybe sometimes you get a little bit of discounted, but they are, you know, a little bit on the pricier side. So this is the house of Arda Zafran, and this is Midnight Oud. This is inspired by Amouage Interlude Man, and it's a monster. Similar to an Amouage Interlude Man, this is 12 hours plus, at least on my skin, and you need to like your similar thing to Amouage. It's very incensey, very dark, very smoky, woody, but again this is more layered and it's got more sweetness than Interlude Man. So very, very complex, and under £20, this is a bargain of the century. And let's go to the house of Bentley, and this is Bentley Intense, Bentley for Men Intense. Doesn't need introduction. This is very polarizing. Some people love it, some people they can't stand it. I am in a camp that I'm loving it. This is just, I can't get enough of this, especially for cooler weather. Again, it's a monster. The reformulated one, unfortunately, used to be 12 hours plus. Today, maybe 8 hours plus, maybe if you push it up to 10 hours, but still very, very good performer. And under £30, this is a no-brainer to me. But it's very spicy, it's very earthy, it's very incensey, and it's woody, so you need to like your incense and spices to enjoy this, and also very boozy in the same time. And talking of booziness, this is Tabak by Maison and Hamra. This is very smoky. So this is tobacco, as it says tabak, but the tobacco here is a pipe tobacco, plus it's a burning pipe tobacco, plus it's very charcoaly. So it's charcoaly, it's smoky, tobacco, sweet, vanilla, pear, fruity. This is again another complex, but again not for everybody. This is definitely mature, and also you need to like your incense, you need to like your smokiness, you need to like your tobacco, and you need to like your oriental fragrances, because this is very, very oriental. Definitely mature, definitely this is for people who love their fragrances to be manly and very, very strong. Okay, and again under £35 in United Kingdom. This one, House of Lattafa, and this is Layl Maliki. This is a very strange fragrance, but for some reason I love it. I can't get enough of it, because this one, very sweet, super sweet, and super fruity and floral, but there's something about it is mesmerizing. But this is definitely not for everybody. This is definitely for a very, very small minority who love the honey and fruits, and deep, dense. This is super dense, 12 hours plus, very strong. You need one or two sprays of this, but this is not for everybody, because it's very strange. On the strange side, it's like mad, crazy grandma. Yeah, it's that kind of fragrance. But for me, this is like because it's strange, I love it. So if you like this kind of fragrance, go for it. Under £20, this is bargain, and it's 12 hours plus. Let's go to the house of Laurence de Mont, and this is Vanilla Noir. Laurence de Mont, and this is the Vanilla Noir, and this is again 10 hours plus on my skin. Basically what it says, what you get, vanilla, and it's dark, and it's very incensey, it's very dense, it's very sweet, woody, and also it's got a big fig in here, which makes it very interesting. So it's got very quite layered, and is like a smelling of burning incense or burning vanilla inside it. Very, very gorgeous. 100 ml. It's around £35, which is a bargain. This house doesn't get that much attention, but they make very, very good fragrances. This is a French house, so if you find it, go for it. For some reason it's quite hard to find. Next is House of Anfar, and this is Ambre d'Orient, and this is again a rose oud combo, but more oud than rose, and also very ambery. So as it says, Ambre Oriental is super amber, it's very dense. This is 14 hours plus. This is a monster, around £50 in the United Kingdom, but again this is very oriental. You need to like your orientals, and it's very, very mature, and is also is not for everybody. Again, this is for particular people who love their dense, deep, and very, it's on the challenging side fragrance, but absolutely gorgeous, top notch. And let's go to House of Maison and Hamra, and this is ethnic oud. This is another Alhambra inspired by homage into man, and under £20 or £25. But this is again beautiful. If you like that kind of fragrances, incense, woody, sweets, incensey, smoky, you will love this. Under £20, this is very, very good. Let's go to House of Zara, and this is Coastal Salty Forest. This is the only monstrous fragrance from the House of Zara that I came across. Majority of their fragrances, they smell good, they worth the money you're paying, but they don't perform that well. Maybe around 4 hours, 3 hours, 5 hours. This one, 12 hours plus. On t-shirt goes for days. So this is a monster fragrance from House of Zara, Coastal Salty Forest. And this, as it says, Coastal Salty Forest, this is deep oceanic, salty, seaweedy, woody, green, aquatic. Salt is huge in here, so you need to like this kind of fragrance. Very earthy, very, it's like you're smelling rock from the sea, but it's monstrous, and also it's very artistic, it's very beautiful. But you need to like your fragrances that are mature fragrance, plus very, very little on the daring side as well, which is quite unusual from House of Zara. And it's around £25, I think, but it's quite hard to find these days for some reason. And this is Oud al-Layl by Arabiyat. Sorry. This is another monster. This one doesn't need introduction. It's got a big hype behind it, which is true. This is monstrous fragrance, very floral. So you need to like your floral, and also it's quite earthy, floral. It's a little bit sweet. It's very, very sweet. This is very sweet, so vanilla is massive in here, but floral, sweet, fruity, woody, little bit of incensey, but absolutely gorgeous. To me this is beautiful, but it's very polarizing. Some people like it, some people don't, so you need to know if you like it or not. But under £20, under £15, this is a bargain. Monster, 12 hours plus, easy. Let's go to House of Kolof, and this is Royal Oud Intense. So this is another rose oud combo done to perfection. House of Kolof is a jewelry house from Paris. They don't have that many fragrances in their lineup, but when they do make one, they make it to perfection. And this is one of them, around £60–70, I think. Sometimes you can find it discounted, but again, it's one of those that you cannot find it everywhere. It's quite hard to find. If you find it, go for it, because the quality is top notch. It smells much more than what I paid for it. It smells 150 plus, and it's 12 hours plus. So it's oudi, it's rosy, it's spicy, it's earthy. It's a big patchouli here as well. Again, very mature. Let's go to House of Police, and this one is Police Icon Intense. This one unfortunately is being discontinued, but what a beauty this is. Oh, it's like a fougere meets orientals. So it's very fougere like, but it's very dark, incensey, spicy, and also earthy and leathery, but absolutely gorgeous. Very floral as well. Unfortunately it's been discontinued. If you find it for £50–60, go for it, because it's gorgeous and it lasts very long time, 10 hours plus, easy on the skin. And this is ageless, anybody can wear it. The only thing, as I said, is quite hard to find. Let's go to House of Afnan, and this is Supremacy Not Only Intense. This one doesn't need introduction, many of you know it. On me, 12 hours plus. Some people say they don't get that much performance, different skins, blind nose, who knows. But to me, this is very, very long lasting, super long lasting. To me, 12 hours plus, as I said, and very close to Creed Aventus. A little bit darker, a little bit smokier than Creed Aventus, but absolutely gorgeous. To me, this is mature, and oh, beauty. Doesn't need induction. £50 worth every penny. Sorry about that, I'm just keep repeating myself. Let's go to House of Zemaya, and this is musk, is great. 12 hours plus, under £20. This is a bargain of century, but you need to like your musk. This is definitely unisex, and it's very floral, and it's very sweet, and it is musky in the same time as it says musk, and I highly recommend this. It's just bargain, no brainer to me whatsoever. Gorgeous, gorgeous. But you got a suede, leathery, it's about a tiny bit of animalicness to it, not much, tiny bit. That leathery, suede like, even that's about animalicness. Gorgeous. But last not least, and this is the House of Anfar, and this is Oud the Emerald. Oud the Emerald, guys, if you find this, just go and get it, because this is a gorgeousness in a bottle. For under 20 quid, under £25, something like that. This smells 150 to £200 plus. Smells so natural, and it's very oudhy, it's very floral, it's very, you know, rose is big in here. And as it says, the color emerald is quite green, it's quite earthy, it's quite leafy feel to it. Mamma mia, it's layered and layered and very complex, and it's mature, and also it's unisex as well, so women and men can wear it. Absolutely 10 out of 10. Gorgeous, beautiful. Okay guys, thank you very much for joining me. Woo, that was a long one, sorry about that, but you know, if you like this kind of fragrances, many people ask me now as making fragrance which one is long lasting, and this is for you guys. So if you have any of this I mentioned, let us know. If you know anything else that is beast mode and is good value for money, let us know. If you like the video, you know what to do. Hit those buttons. This way you help me, encourage me, you motivate me to make videos like this in future. Your help, your motivation, your support will take this channel a long way, and I appreciate that very much. Thank you as always, and if you like what I do, please don't forget to support me. If you want to buy one of my own fragrances, yes, I'm a perfumer myself. I make perfumes from scratch to the perfume itself. Nobody else is involved. I'm the perfumer, I'm the artist, I'm the worker. I make them with these hands. They are out of this world. They are super artistic, super ultra beast mode. Very, very good value for money and supernatural, but you need to live in the United Kingdom in order to purchase them. I leave the links in there as well. Thank you very much, and I see you later. Bye bye bye.